Buongiorno and welcome to my channel. So today we are going to be doing a need it, thinking about it, or passing on it part of my series. So I try to do this every 1 to 2 weeks here on my channel, just talking about new makeup releases. There's just too much nowadays to where I'm like, I can't buy all that, you know? So this kind of helps me talk through it, decide what you guys want to see, what you're interested in. I love to hear it, so make sure you comment down below all your thoughts. But yeah, let's go ahead and get into this video. Please don't forget to subscribe before we get started, and let's go ahead and jump in because we got quite a few to talk about. I'm not gonna lie, my hair is just like, since 2019 started, I swear, I switched straighteners and it's just not working. Like, my hair is just so curly that it's just, like the kinks, you have no idea the process of trying to straighten my hair right now. I think it's because I switched flat irons and I'm just, okay, anyways, back to the video. Alright, so let's go with thinking about it products first. These are ones I'm not committed to. Like, I'm just kind of like, I'll think about you, but I don't know about you yet, you know? So I usually try to wait for reviews on stuff like this and then kind of make up my mind or see if it eventually goes on sale, you know? It still piques my interest, but my wallet will not open. So thinking about it, LC Cosmetics is releasing these little 3 eyeshadow trios. I've actually never tried anything from LC Cosmetics, so if you have, like, definitely let me know. The shadows look gorgeous. Like, the one that obviously catches my eye is, you guys know I am not a blue eyeshadow person, so obviously, like, the one with the gold and that matte, like, brownish red tone, like, it's like looking at makeup porn. I'm not even kidding. Like, the swatch of this looks gorgeous. My only thing is, I've never tried LC Cosmetics, and for some reason I thought they were a more affordable brand, but this little trio is $29, and I'm like, I don't know about that. Like, the pan size is big, but still, it's like hard to like spend that much when I can't swatch it in store, and I've never had any of the products. Like, I know I buy Pat McGrath and Sasha Denona, but I've never seen anyone say LC is on the same level. So yeah, I don't know about that. Right now I'm on the fence about it, but I probably won't order it right away or anything like that. You know, I'm just kind of like, I want you, but I don't want to pay for you. Okay, so next, Hourglass is releasing a foundation. It's supposed to be the same kind of as like the foundation stick, which I do have. I felt like it's a gorgeous foundation, but sometimes it does stick to my dry patches. Like, I have very weird, like, they're very small dry patches, and I went through the product like super fast, so I kind of am like, I know it's gonna be pricey, so I'm a little bit like, I want to try it, but definitely not right now. Like, I'm trying to really wait for foundations when Sephora does have a sale rather than pay all at once. If you can hear my dog crying, she's upset because my husband took my other dog to the park, and so she's just watching them from the window, and she just sits there and cries, which is really sad. But she won't play fetch, and he's playing fetch with the other dog, which really the other one doesn't either. My husband plays fetch and the dog watches. So anyways, Hourglass, I'm thinking about you, but I don't know yet. Last thing I am thinking about is Kasia. I haven't tried, I think you say it Kasia is releasing some new products, and they look interesting. That's the thing, is like, it's not the actual product that's like interesting to me. Like they're releasing this roller highlighter thing, and so you're supposed to be able to like roll it on your shoulder blades, or I don't feel like the roller would really work on your face. It's just a kind of cool concept, but the actual color of it is what's making me really not want to get it, or I'm just like, I have too many natural like gold highlighters for it to be anything unique. So I'm kind of like, I don't really want to spend money on that, but I really like the idea. So maybe if they come out with more like tones where something like really piques my interest, but I don't want to buy it just for essentially like the applicator, you know what I mean? But it does look fun. Like, it reminds me of a paint thing where you're just like against the wall. Like, I really need to paint my living room too. That's another thing. Another story. But yeah, I'm thinking about it, but I'm kind of not sure about it. Okay, things that I am passing on, that I'm just kind of like, I don't think I'm gonna get this. I had mentioned Morphe foundation and concealer in my last thinking about it, and I was totally up for it. Like, I was like, I'm definitely gonna buy this. Like, it's affordable, blah, blah, blah. But then I realized like it's $18, which is more than a drugstore foundation. And because I have dry patches, every review I've seen on it has not been the most positive unless you have oily skin, and I don't have oily skin. I have like, I would say like medium to dry skin, and I'm just kind of like, unless I'm sweaty, because I am in Arizona, which I'm sweaty every day here. I know you guys see me, but I don't want to spend my money on something that seems like it's really not going to work. I do have a Morphe store, but it's 45 minutes away, and I'm like, I don't feel like I'm going to jump for joy at that. I would have even gone for the concealer, but the concealer seemed to have a worse review than the foundation, where everyone was like, yeah, these tones just don't work. And I'm gonna be honest, my heart is with the Fenty right now. I tested the Fenty versus Huda. If you guys haven't seen that, I will definitely pop it up here. But I only got a sample of that one, and that one has blown me away, where I'm like, oh, I really want the full size. So yeah, if you guys were waiting on my review of that, unless you really want it, comment down below. But I'm like, I don't want to waste my money on something that I already feel like is definitely not going to work for me, regardless of trying to find a tone that works for me. It just looks, I get stressed out like looking at that PR package. I'm just like, how am I going to find my shade out of these 60 shades? I don't know. But yeah, no. Next, Melt Cosmetics is releasing a blueprint stack. And I love this split pan idea. I don't think Melt has ever done that before. But I was really interested in the Smoke Obsessions palette, and I didn't pull the trigger on that, and it's been out of stock. And now like the hype has kind of died down, where I've tried to talk myself off the ledge of getting it. It's still in my mind, like a freaking, like that stupid shark song, you know, like the little kids. Yeah, thank you, Jimmy Kimmel. But yeah, these aren't my colors. The golds obviously are, but I have so many golds, and then I just don't like blue eyeshadow. So again, this just isn't for me. I will pick it up in the future if they come out with more of these and more tones, like for sure. Okay, and then I do have an Hourglass product in here. Hourglass is releasing a Lunar Year like blush. I think it's already sold out and it came out today. So I don't really like to pick up one. It's a blush and I'm like, it's expensive, and I'll talk about another blush thing I am excited about, but I'm just like, money wise, I'm trying to be more conscious of that stuff. And it's not something I can really, like limited edition products, if they really call my name, I get them. But if not, if it's something I can't use on my channel, it's kind of like, it kind of loses its appeal for me. And to be honest, I just didn't want to spend the money on this. Like, it looks pretty, but nothing that I'm like, oh my gosh, this is super unique. And I guess it's the year of the pig. It has the pig. Is it the year of the pig? I'm really bad at this stuff, like horoscopes, astrology stuff. I'm not that interested. I don't know. I feel like I'm like the only YouTuber that I could care less. Like, I don't feel like my sign ever fits me, and all the stuff, I don't know. I just don't care. All right, last thing I am passing on, Tarte is releasing a Remix Natural like eyeshadow palette, and I don't really get this. One, there's Tarte Man Eater palette I love. The rest of the Tarte palettes are just ones I don't ever like reach for if I do buy them. Like, remember the Remix palette? I feel like a lot of people were excited about, and then no one ever talks about it ever anymore. So it's just, I just don't get excited about Tarte eyeshadows that much. And then these colors, just like, you can't create a full look with this. Like, where it's like all shimmers mostly, and like, I don't really get the point of it. And again, it's not like shimmer colors that I would go for. Yeah, it's all shimmers actually. So I had to pull it up on my phone here because I could not remember. But yeah, it's all shimmers, and I'm just like, what am I gonna do with that? Like, I'm kind of, nope, no. Like, I'm just not interested in it. It's not something I would ever reach for or really use. The neutral ones in there are like ones that I definitely already have in my collection, and then even the pops of color aren't like calling my name. It's just a little lackluster. Not to say it's like an awful palette or anything like that, and it's only $24, so that's good, but it's not gonna be my $24. Okay, and then last section, things that I definitely want to pick up. It is no secret that I like Kylie's highlighters a lot. They were in my 2018 favorites. She is releasing a whole new range of blushes and highlights and bronzers. So I don't know about the blush if I'll pick one up. I do like the one from her Christmas collection actually a lot. It is one of the only pink blushes I own, but surprisingly, I use it. Who am I? I don't know. And then the bronzers look nice. I'll probably get a bronzer and a bronzer. I'll get a bronzer and a few of the highlights for sure. Like, I just know myself. I know I will do that. As far as like the other things in the collection, like I'm probably not going to get one of the new lipsticks or anything like that, but the bronzer and probably a few of the highlights, they are on my list to get. Like, I'm excited about that, and those are releasing in a few days. And then the other thing that I'm really interested and Kylie's coming out with that Champagne Showers, which she renamed it in this, which I hate it when they do that because it's confusing. But I did skip over that, and I feel like that is one that everyone really loves. So if you have that one, let me know. But I think I might get that one for sure. And then a few of the other ones have a yellow gold tint, and I'm here for it. Yes, I'm excited. Okay, and then the last thing I think I will be getting, Jouer is releasing a blush palette. And I feel like this looks like super pretty. It's so funny because I like read the comments on Trend Moods page, and people are like, what is that orange doing in there? Like, that looks awful. And the orange is what pulls me into this whole thing. Like, I'm glad it has my natural pinks and like shades that you'd use all the time. But then I'm also like, ooh, but that orange, like when I have a nice tan going, I'm just like, that's a nice color. Like, I love orange blushes, especially in the summertime. And this looks like not just like a little tint of orange, it just looks like a bronzy orange, like even as like a bronzer topper type thing, and I am into it. And I've never tried Jouer's blushes before, and I've heard really good things about them, so I'm excited about this palette. I don't know how much it will be, so I'm kind of like, I don't know if I'll get it right away, but it's like on my wish list now. So yes, that is it though for me for today for my Need It Thinking About It passes. Don't forget to comment down below about what you guys are going to pick up, what you're super not interested in, what you are interested in, because I just a nosy Rosie, I want to know. So leave me a comment down below. Don't forget to subscribe before you leave, and I'll see you guys in the next video.